How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode. We're doing another review today, and we have a very special review. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Rescue HD. Before we get started, I just want to give a huge thank you to Krome Studios for providing a download key for this game to review and play on my Twitch. Big thank you guys are amazing, and your game is amazing, so I really appreciate it, thank you. So they sent me the Xbox version of the game, so yeah. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Rescue HD released on the Xbox June 23, 2021. So you can grab it on Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and PC/Steam, which is quite frankly amazing. It's so readily available now, and yeah. But also, back when the original game was made, back in 2004, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Rescue won the Australian Game Developer Association Annual Awards for Outstanding Visual Arts, Best Game Audio, Best Character Design, and Best Handheld Game. So you might be wondering, what's Ty 2 Bush Rescue about? It's pretty much a direct continuation of the first Ty game. One day, Ty and Shazza were driving when Ranger Ken tells him Boss Cass, the evil cassowary who imprisoned Ty's parents long ago, has escaped from Currawong jail and has set up his own country called Cassopolis, claiming he has diplomatic immunity. Dennis, the green tree frog, has formed the Bush Rescue, an organisation to stop Cass. As part of Bush Rescue, Ty goes on a number of missions all around the southern rivers, such as transporting valuable items, rescuing civilians, and stopping Cass's evil lizard minions. Throw boomerangs, bite, smash, and glide your way around the Australian outback and stop the evil plans of the wicked boss Cass and help the good folk of the little country town Barramudgee. Is Ty 2 HD worth it? The short answer is yeah. Yeah, it is worth your time. So straight off the bat, I've noticed that, yes, it is another remaster in this day and age. However, it's a fresh remaster. What do I mean by that? Well, for one, it's actually so nice to see a development studio put the love, care, and actual time into a title so that when it releases, it runs really smooth. No bugs. It's amazing. Performance-wise, it runs a silky smooth 60 FPS on my Series X and also on my original Xbox One console that came out years ago. I don't remember when. Now, you might be wondering, is it worth the visual upgrade? Yeah, definitely. So, what have they added to the HD remaster that's different to the original on PS2 and the original Xbox? New to Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Rescue HD is a hardcore mode where you only have one life and the addition of a photo mode. Thanks to the Kickstarter backers, Ty and the 4B Jeep have heaps of new looks. There are also 2 new boomerangs and a new Bush Rescue honorary member too. They're really taking advantage of the power of modern consoles just by enhancing the southern rivers that you explore in the game with some new gameplay too. You can explore the beach to the desert to the Billabong and beyond in a huge open world of old school 3D platforming glory. Arm yourself with 20 different boomerangs. There's improved camera and graphics, including updated shadows, reflections, and HD resolutions, and they look really good. There's a new game mode called Hardcore Mode, there's character customization with new skins for Ty, and paint for the 4B, and there's 25 achievements plus speedrun and time attack leaderboards. There's also an audio director's cut. Straight off the bat, with the achievements, and on the PlayStation side of things, trophies, that's going to be a big seller because I know a lot of trophy hunters and achievement hunters, so that's going to be a huge seller. I know personally with the first game, one of my mates never heard about the game before, and I was like, "Hey, look, I'm reviewing this game. It's got a whole bunch of really good trophies, and it seems pretty doable. Check this out." And he's like, "Yeah, actually, and now he's really wanting to buy the games just because of the trophies alone, because he wants to collect the trophies." I'm really glad this game got a remastering because back in the day, I never played this game. So this is my first time actually playing with it and just exploring the world of Ty 2. So back in the day, my brother and I, we played through the first game and the third game, and that was it. They were the only two Ty games we grew up playing. and obviously we loved them. And so playing Tai 2 was a very eye-opening experience, because my list at the moment was, Tai 1 was up there at the very top, and then it was Tai 3, and honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I think Tai 2 is my new favourite game over the first Tai. You can tell the developers and the team behind Tai had a bunch of fun again making this game. From the music, from the character design, to the voice acting, the game design, the level design, it's all just a bunch of fun. It's so lighthearted. Obviously aimed at children, but nowadays the kids who played it for the majority are grown up with families of their own. Now, if you guys have seen on Krome's YouTube channel their 20th anniversary video, you can see how much fun they had with this game. So their publisher, EA, Electronic Arts, they made a commercial back in 2002 promoting Tai the Tasmanian Tiger. And back in these days, like, they don't make ads like this anymore, but you had Tai just kind of, I guess, giving these other game mascots a bit of a fright. And when I say game mascots, I'm talking about like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Sonic the Hedgehog. It's just really funny to the trailer is essentially just saying that Tai is competing with these other mascots. He's up there with the big guns. Yeah, watching that trailer, it's just really cool to see how lighthearted and fun this game is. That's exactly what this game series is, and that's exactly what the game developers had while making this game. Is fun. It's lighthearted, it knows what it wants to be. It's just really cool to see, and it's so refreshing in this day and age. What's also interesting is Tai is the only one whose creator is still involved. Krome Studios also managed to keep their IP after all these years. So you look at that ad, and all these characters, the original creators are maybe not still involved, whereas Krome, they still have Tai, and he's going strong. So it's safe to say there's heaps of love for Tai the Tasmanian Tiger, so much love that in fact when the Kickstarter for Tai 2 HD launched, fans actually funded the project within 8.5 hours, which is just insane. So it just goes to show that this is a very popular and well-loved platforming game. So yeah, I really like this game. I had so much fun playing it. So Tai 2 is about 8.5 hours in length. I spent about maybe, I want to say 9 hours, just because I just liked exploring everywhere I could. And I just kind of took my time with it. I enjoyed it. Like, I had a good time. I didn't really want to stop. It's one of the games that is accessible to kids and adults alike, which I really appreciate. It's got a lot of witty humor. Sometimes Tai might not understand because it goes over his head, which is in itself very endearing too. So if you're aware of some of these jokes, you're going to get it and understand it. While the story is not the most original, it's still very fine for the game. It's not a deal breaker, it's not the most original, but it's still, it's there, it serves a purpose. It's a direct continuation from the first game. But the meat and potatoes is the gameplay. Oh my goodness. So you got these different boomerangs, they are super fun. I personally really love the mechs, or bunyips, which they call them in this game. So a bunyip is a creature of Australian mythology said to lurk in swamps, billabongs, creeks, riverbeds, and waterholes. So that's pretty cool. I like that. You can buy different keys for the different bunyips. There's a whole bunch of them there. You got different cosmetics and styles. You got a great photo mode. I really liked it. The colors are very vibrant in the game. It's very pretty to look at. I really enjoyed the open world style of the gameplay compared to the first game. Going from Tai 1 to Tai 2, wow. Like, the open world was massive. So, and I can imagine back in the day, the open world would have been a huge deal back in the day. Back in 2004, we're talking. My favorite boomerang is the Lasherang. I really like that boomerang. That's really fun. Gameplay feels very fluid. The boomerangs, each different one feels unique to use. They serve a purpose with some missions and enemy types. Overall, it's just really nice and easy to play, while also just being fun. The platforming is fun. It's classic Tai. It's classic platforming. You can't go wrong, honestly, with the platforming in this game. It's on point. I really enjoyed how with some missions or some levels they actually incorporated the use of the bunyips or mechs within the platforming aspect, and you know, you have some bunyips and mechs that are made for fighting, some bunyips and mechs that are, you know, made for calling down fire or lava, some for smashing boulders. And also, while we're talking about the gameplay and stuff and level design, boss fights were really good in this game. They felt satisfying. They didn't feel overly hard or unfair. They felt just right. Gameplay in this game is very similar to the first, although I feel like it starts off very, you know, it throws you straight into the action, right? So those mechs in the game, they are probably my favorite of the whole game. So these really give Ty a sense of pretty big power that he just doesn't have outside of the mechs. It's really cool. It makes you feel really powerful. There's a dry sense of humor that, you know, it's very Australian. There's a lot of Australianisms in it as well in terms of the language used, which is amazing. It's really cool to see, like, you know, g'day mate, you know, how you doing? You know, just things like that. Anyway, the music and the characters, they all have this tone and they all fit well. It all blends so well together. It's just such an Aussie game. It's truly a special gem, if I'm being honest. So Ty 2, it's also got a kart mode, like a Mario Kart mode in it. I can imagine it was very difficult on the PS2. I feel like they've improved the controls a little bit in this. It could just be me though. I've heard some people say it is difficult, but I didn't find it that bad. But it could have just been me. If you're looking for more Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, if you're looking for platforming games, if you've never played this and you've played the other games like I have, this is worth your time and you should definitely look into it. Is there anything that I would have done better or could improved in this game? There's a couple things. So the first is the map. I found myself getting a little lost when I was driving the 4B. I feel like, you know, there is a map there that you can look at, but having a map where you could set some waypoints and, you know, where you can scroll in the map and there's names and stuff so you can see where you're going, that would be a little bit more helpful. Again, it's not a deal breaker though. By no means is that a deal breaker. It's just a little tiny thing I noticed when I was playing the game. You know, as I said, the story is not the most original, but again, it's not a deal breaker because it's humor and characters and gameplay more than make up for that. But yeah, I had such a fun time with this open world game. The town is just so cozy, you know, all the characters are so friendly and happy. It's honestly just, it made me feel like a kid again. And I've never played this game before. Like, it's really special. It's definitely worth your time. It's worth your money. You guys need to play it if you haven't. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Rescue HD takes everything that worked and that was really awesome about the first game and just improves on it and adds on it so much in the best way possible. I love the game. When it comes down to it, I'm going to say I prefer Ty 2 over Ty 1. Guys, I had a huge amount of fun with this game. Have you guys played Ty 2? Have you played the original? Have you played the HD remake like I did? What have you played? What's your favorite Ty game? Let me know down in the comments. Let's talk everything about Ty. We need a Ty 3 HD Krome. Let's get on it. Come on, guys. Anyway, that's it for my review. I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe. Like, subscribe. Check out my socials. Check out Krome. Check out the game. And I'll see you guys next time.